Hey, everybody. It's a beautiful Thursday, February 25th. It's National Toast Day, and it's time for the Wise Guys and Girl, sponsored by Kmart, the best in defunct retail. Kmart, love where you're locked down. A quick note, though, we are in search of a new title sponsor. I heard that Kmart is going out of business. So if you are an aspiring defunct retailer, reach out and let's talk about title sponsorship. As always, though, for the Wise Guys and Girl, let's get started with Sir and the weather.
A bit of a chilly start to the day, currently -1, feeling just a few degrees cooler than that. We will work our way up to a high of +1 today. Sunny skies today and a little bit warmer and sunny skies again tomorrow.
I am stuck at getting our magic number out of that, but you said -1, -3, up to 1. If we sum those numbers, that could be 5, which will lead us into your top 5 for the week, sir.
Well, let's go with the top 5 subs in the world today. Marine, Conscious, Atomic, Turanian, Injective. And I think we should put a few honorable mentions out there as well to Stanchel, Stitute, Liminal, Lime, and Pina. Top 5 subs in the world, folks.
Top 10 subs, in fact. Well done, sir.
5 plus 5, sure.
Well, National Toast Day honors the humble slice. It is so versatile. It carries a multitude of jams, jellies, marmalades, and fruit compotes. But don't stop there. It can transport proteins and veggies, sprouts, and soaks up sausage and drippings too. A toast to bread, because without bread, there would be no toast. Everyone has a slightly different toast preference. Darth Vader likes his on the dark side. Toast accepts seasonings quite well too. Add butter, ghee, avocado, or honey. It doesn't matter your preference. Cinnamon, sugar. Well, it might depend on your mood, though. It turns out butter makes plain toast better, but only margarine-ly so. Not everyone is a fan. On the upside, it's buttered. On the downside, it's not. Okay, to me, it is.
It's not.
I honestly, before we jump into some tunes, I do have this nagging question. Is it toast if it's not hot? Because my grandmother used to toast all this bread and put it in this little rack until it was totally stone cold. I'm still traumatized from that. I'm seeking counseling, actually.
It is still toast if it's not hot, unfortunately.
Okay, all right.
That color
I thought it becomes Melba toast.
All this rye wit.
These are the great questions of our times. When does bread become toast? When does it cease to be toast? When does clothes become laundry? And when does it cease to become laundry?
Where you shouldn't be airing the dirty stuff.
Especially here.
Yeah, especially while we're recording.
Especially while we're recording. Okay. So it's typically time for Tamik to save us with a tune. What are we listening to today? Rocky Horror, perhaps?
No. Last week we did a little shout out to Uroy, who was the we call the pioneer of what we called Adventure, talked about as toasting. If we remember, it meant they took the record and they flipped it over to the B-side where it was just the musical version, right? Just the background, and the DJs, we call them DJs, would just talk over the record, right? So that was sort of, we talked about that being kind of the grandfather of what became dancehall music and also hip hop music. So fast forwarding all the way to now, we have an artist by the name of Coffee from Jamaica. I believe Coffee won a Grammy, right? Ventura she was the youngest.
Yeah, yes, he did.
Youngest female artist ever win a Grammy for Best Reggae Album.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Coffee was 18 or 17, very, very young. And one of her songs on the album is called Toast.
Wow.
And it's a beautiful song. It was a big, huge crossover hit. And basically she just talks about feeling blessed and looking at her life, which again, very, very short life, very young. But she thanks God for the journey and the earnings, and she said gratitude is a must. So it's a really good song. I think that we're heading into the weekend, and we survived yesterday, right, by listening to Gloria Gaynor. But I always try to balance, right? Balance the struggle with the joy. So today is the balance of that joy. So we're listening to Coffee today and Toast. It's a beautiful song. It's an EP, right? The album that she all the songs on the EP. I think it's just about 5 songs. So all of the songs are awesome. They'll give you a lot of really good energy and make you feel blessed for the beautiful sunshine that Mark has made possible for us today.
Is it true the B-side is tea and toast?
You know what's nice? Okay, so we have this bread in Jamaica called hardo bread. And they call it hardo bread because literally the dough is harder. But hardo bread is very dense. But when you get fresh hardo bread, and you just toast it lightly and you put a little butter on there and you have some tea. Or in Jamaica we call it chocolate tea, which is you actually grind the cocoa, the actual cocoa bean down, and you boil it. You put milk or whatever and you have your chocolate tea. Honestly, that's one of the best things you could ever have in your life. It is so good. Right, Venturo?
Yeah.
Just
Good.
wake up in the morning. Oh, anyway. That's me waxing poetic about Jamaica and toast.
This is heading into biscotti territory. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this.
All right, so if we can't get you to sing, can we at least get some of that chocolate tea?
Maybe one day I might bring you some chocolate tea. Yeah.
We deliver it with a song?
Sure. Look at Mark.
I've got the hidden tapes from yesterday, and at the very beginning of our recording, Tamik is humming a tune. So we've got it on tape.
That's a start.
Yep.
But yeah, that's my pick for today. So listen to Coffee, drink your coffee in the morning, and listen to Coffee and Toast.
Listen to Coffee and Toast and enjoy some coffee and toast. And we'll toast some blessings. Hey, Venturo, it is over to you with Ventures with Venturo. What is our adventure today?
You know, we're continuing with our shortcuts that we started on Tuesday. So just want to share 5 more shortcuts that are pretty useful that can really save you some time. We know a lot of people are into emojis, right? So if you want to get your emojis, right? If you're on a Mac, you can just do Control, Command, and the space bar, and you will have access to a ton load of emojis, right? You can add them to your documents. You can add them to your feedback to your students if you want to give them a laugh. If you're on a Windows computer, all you need to do is do Control and the full stop or Control and the semicolon. All right. Or you can try the Windows key and the full stop and the Windows key and the semicolon, and that should give you access to some emojis as well. Another very good shortcut that I like to use is to refresh my page, and that is Command R if you're on a Mac. If you're on a Windows computer, you can just simply press F5. So if your page is hanging for too long and you want to get it going, hit F5 or Command R and you're good to go. Another good one is Control A. All right, and Control A simply means to select all. So if you're going to copy or paste something from the web or from a document, just do Control A or Command A, and that will select everything on that page. And of course, Command Z and Control Z for undo, and Command Y and Control Y for redo. So those are just a few of my favorite shortcuts to use. Go check them out today, especially the emoji ones. Those are fun. That's it from Ventures with Venturo.
Those are life-changing. I got so much more time in my day, sir. I can help out with a room or two now that Venturo's helped clear up all this time in my morning. So we're ready to go. It is Thursday, time for Thursday's Thought.
Well, you know, the least satisfying toast is cinnamon toast. That's just warm bread. Which leads me into an observation that I had just recently. I got an ad for gourmet sourdough bread on one of my streaming services. And that made me think, you ever think about these premium subscription services online? Those that have money and can pay for the service avoid the ads to buy things. Those with no money or no intentions to ever spend money get all the ads. It's like cold toast for me. I don't like it.
This makes no sense.
It makes sense if they want to keep you in debt.
The trauma continues. Well, that is it for us, everyone. Defunct retailers, please reach out. We're looking for a new title sponsor. But thanks to our fans and friends and odds and ends for listening. Have a great Thursday, everyone. We are the Wise Guys and Girl, leaving you smarter and happier than you were yesterday.